Breaking, guys. This is such a sad news. Canada reeling after deadly Tumbler Ridge school shooting. Oh my God. What's going on? 9 people are dead, or I think they're saying 10 or 9. I don't want to be misquoting. 25 more are injured. A quiet community in British Columbia is now the site of one of the deadliest school shootings in Canadian history.
It's obviously a very difficult day for the nation. This morning, parents, grandparents, sisters, brothers in Tumbler Ridge will wake up without someone they love. The nation mourns with you. Canada stands by you. I want to thank and pass on a number of world leaders who reached out directly to me in solidarity and compassion. France, United Kingdom, His Majesty himself, Norway, Finland, India, United Arab Emirates, many others. The world is with you. I have spoken to Premier Eby. Minister of Public Safety has been engaged, as have many Canadian officials over the evening. Minister of Public Safety is en route to British Columbia. He and the Premier will be visiting the community. All assistance, obviously, will be offered. We thank the first responders, the teachers, the staff, the residents, for everything that they've done in this terrible situation. I, on the advice of the Clerk of the Privy Council and Heritage Canada, I've asked that the flags in the Peace Tower here and across all government buildings be flown at half-mast for the next 7 days. We will get through this, we will learn from this, but right now it's a time to come together, as Canadians always do in these situations, these terrible situations, to support each other, to mourn together, and to grow together.
This happened in Canada, guys, a country that prides itself on safety, on community, and on compassion. And today, families are planning funerals. Families are devastated. They're reeling. Today, guys, we are not just talking about what happened in Tumbler Ridge. We are talking about how we respond as media, as citizens, and as a country when tragedy strikes. Canadians woke up to devastating news out of Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia. A shooting at Tumbler Ridge Secondary School, followed by violence at a nearby home, has left 9 people dead and 25 others injured. Authorities have confirmed that this is now one of the deadliest school shootings in our nation's history. Let that sink in, guys. Tumbler Ridge is not a major urban center. It's a small, tight-knit community, the kind of place where people know each other, where kids grow up together, where schools are meant to feel safe. And now that sense of safety has been shattered. According to officials, the suspect is a 17-year-old student. Because this involves a minor and because investigations are ongoing, many details are still emerging. Law enforcement has not yet released full information about motive, and authorities are urging the public to avoid speculation while families are being notified. This is critical. In moments like this, misinformation spreads fast. Social media fills the gap before facts are confirmed, and sometimes narratives form before truth does. What we know right now is simple and tragic. 10 lives lost, 25 people injured, a community in shock. Earlier today, Prime Minister Mark Carney released a statement saying, "I am devastated by today's horrific shootings in Tumbler Ridge, BC. My prayers and deepest condolences are with the families and friends who have lost loved ones to these horrific acts of violence." He went on to say, "Our ability to come together in crisis is the best of our country. Our empathy, our unity, and our compassion for each other. Those words matter because this moment will test that empathy. Already, online conversations are spiraling. Some people are looking for political ammunition. Others are spreading rumors. Some are focusing on identity rather than impact. And that is exactly what we cannot afford to do right now. When tragedy hits, there is a fork in the road. One path leads to compassion, centering victims, supporting families, demanding thoughtful policy conversations grounded in fact. The other path leads to rage, misinformation, and using tragedy to inflame divisions. We have seen this pattern before, not just in Canada, but globally. And here's something we have to confront honestly. Mass violence is no longer something Canadians can pretend doesn't happen here. It does. It has. And now, again, it has taken children, classmates, neighbors. This is reportedly the second biggest school shooting in Canadian history. That is not a headline any country wants. The RCMP and provincial authorities are continuing their investigation. Federal officials have confirmed they are coordinating support for the community, including mental health resources and emergency assistance. But support in the immediate aftermath is only part of the story. The long-term trauma for students who survived, for teachers who witnessed it, for parents who got that call, that will last years. And we need to be mindful of something else. When violence is committed by a young person, there are layers to unpack. Access, warning signs, mental health, social influences, online ecosystems, but those conversations require evidence, not assumption. If your first instinct when hearing about a tragedy like this is to immediately speculate about identity or twist it into culture war rhetoric, pause. There are real families grieving. There are hospital rooms filled with injured students. In times like this, leadership isn't just about statements, it's about tone. It's about how we speak online. It's about what we amplify. It's about refusing to let shock turn into cruelty. Canada's always prided itself on unity during crisis. We saw it during natural disasters, during national tragedies, during moments that tested our collective strength. The question now is whether we can do that again in a digital age that rewards outrage more than empathy. This is not about silencing debate. It's about prioritizing humanity first. Policy discussions will come. Investigations will unfold. Facts will be clarified. But today, the focus should be on all the victims, on the courage of first responders who ran toward danger, on teachers who shielded children or students, on healthcare workers treating the injured, on parents holding their children a little tighter. If you're watching from BC, especially from Tumbler Ridge, know that the entire country is grieving with you. And if you are engaging in conversations about this online, ask yourself, am I adding light or am I adding noise? Because in moments like this, Words matter. And the way we respond will define us just as much as a tragedy itself. My heart goes out to the families, the students, the educators, and everyone in Tumbler Ridge whose lives changed today. Canada is grieving. Let's make sure we respond in a way that honors those who were lost, with compassion, with responsibility, and with unity. If you have verified updates from official sources, please feel free to share them respectfully in the comments. Let's keep this space thoughtful. Continue to watch Status Track for more updates, more timely debates, more timely conversation. And today, guys, hold your loved ones a little closer, because this is really a sad day in Canada's history. But we are going to get through it. We just lift up the families, put out your love and your support for them. Condolences to the family. This is breaking news.